A beautiful island just off the coast of Scotland, 60 miles around, with a rugged coastline and a mountainous centre dotted with 800-metre peaks, glens and waterfalls. Rich in wildlife, Scottish culture and ancient history, and then 2 fine whisky distilleries to top it all off. Scotland in miniature is what people call it. The forecast was looking good. We had an open schedule to explore on the bikes, and it was one of those trips where you're just buzzing with excitement from the word go.
Thank you, cheers. Almost left the country. On the island.
We have arrived.
Just one of the many reasons why.
Love Scotland.
Just got money out and we're like, oh, what is this they've given us?
Look, it's got otters on it.
The beauty of this trip was we didn't have a plan or route, and we didn't have any schedule. Getting off the ferry and cycling along the coastline towards towering peaks ahead, the island was big enough to have so much to explore, but small enough that we could still follow our feet and soak a lot of it up. And I guess that's the beauty of having Scotland in miniature.
Whichever way, yeah, if we had the entrances that way then we'd...
It'd be nice to look at the beach. Peanuts?
I thought these were missing from the kitchen cupboard.
The whiskey.
Yeah.
You can tell which one it is. Probably because you only know what we've got in hand.
We have wood. How's it looking?
Yeah. It's looking good. The food is taking its time. You want it?
Verdict.
Yeah. Tepid, but tasty. It's a tin of whole cherry tomatoes, which I've never seen before. I've only ever seen plum tomatoes or chopped tomatoes, so that was new for me. Pepper, mushroom, tofu, and then kind of like a chili con carne seasoning with some nooch and some chocolate. Life is good.
It's pretty crazy, even though we've been wild camping since teenagers, it's amazing how much better you sleep now you can actually legally be camped there. So thank you, Scottish Outdoor Access Code.
Swimming on an empty beach in the morning, camped right on the beach, feel very lucky.
All gone.
Okay, Okay, we're now going to go and find a campsite.
Which is just over here.
And then we're going to leave our bikes there and we're going to hike there and do some exploring on foot. And one of our issues is we try and cycle up peaks that we really should hike up. So today we're going to try and not do that, and we're going to hike up peaks.
Call this entry into a campsite. Really nice to be exploring on foot. We go through lots of patches where we just cycle non-stop and we don't hike for ages, but I think recently we found that our favourite kind of trips is where we mix it up a little bit.
We were following along the glacier-carved Glen Rosser Valley, part of the 22,000 hectares of mountain and moorland that make up the Goatfell Range, and this includes Goatfell itself, the island's tallest peak at 874 metres, which was hidden behind the clouds whilst we hiked along. With no one else around and rugged peaks on either side, it's just one of those landscapes that makes you feel a million miles away. A really incredible experience.
First deer. Don't know if you see it because it's not zoomed, but it's 4 young deer, 5.
Even though the visibility wasn't great, it really made the landscape feel even more powerful and atmospheric. And we had actually planned to climb Goatfell, but it had been hidden behind clouds all day, and with the winds picking up and the hours flying by, we decided to drop down into the Glen Salix Valley ahead of us instead. But this also meant we had to get a bit of a wiggle on down this scrambly descent in order to find the last bus.
Such a beautiful smell, isn't it?
Yeah, it smells like coconut.
Glen Salix was shaped by immense glacial activity 8,000 years ago. A succession of deep ice sheets gouging out the glens, carving mountainous ridges, tearing up and depositing softer rock in their slow progression southwards, where they were to scour the plains flat.
So it's now 8:25, believe it.
So it's a good 10-hour day.
Yeah, very good.
And then there's our little tent down there. Such a beautiful location.
I'm currently hiding from my nemesis, aka the midgets that are outside.
They're there.
They're waiting for us. And you saw
And
this
then-
yesterday in the supermarket and you were like, oh, look
And then
at
the
this.
haggis,
And the haggis. It's not haggis, it's black pudding.
black pudding.
Big fan of these little pots. We've got pepper, chilli, that's some stock, and then that is some parsley. Oh, this handle is really hot. What's the verdict?
So much better than porridge. No, it's really good.
Packing up for day 3.
Yeah.
But what is the goal of the day?
So we're going to go north of the island where there's lots of deer.
To Lochranza.
We're going to follow the coast as well, so hopefully we may see some seals. Yesterday when we got the bus back, we were coming along this road and Josh managed to spy 2 seals, but we were on the bus so it was quite quick, so we only got a glimpse. But now that we're cycling, we're hoping that we can spy them again and hopefully get a picture of one of the Arran Big 5. Oh, on the rock?
Yes, we spotted them and they're so well camouflaged. Literally just dropped all of my camera gear on the roadside, fished out the lens from like the middle of my bag, left everything else out just on the roadside. They're just such beautiful beings, and their face is so cute. Yeah, it really is cute. You can see it just kind of like sunning itself and itching itself.
Yeah, there's 5 of them here and they're all just sort of beached on rocks. It's amazing.
Sitting and watching these seals in an empty cove felt really special. We kept a distance, but they didn't seem disturbed, maybe just a bit curious at us gawking at them. For us, it's moments like these which really make trips and fill us with so much inspiration for future rides. Cycling along in the sunshine, towering peaks on our left, ocean on our right, and a treat just down the road, it felt amazing.
It's really, really nice. It's delicious.
So Sarah doesn't like whiskey particularly. Sarah still doesn't like whiskey.
So we've just seen these 2 eagles flying around there. So I felt unbelievably content. It's 1 PM, I've had a whiskey. We've seen seals, watching eagles ahead of us in a peak.
Just absolutely perfect. Like really quiet roads, very, very flat, little bumps. Perfect breeze and temperature. And then you've got all this gore, so you've got loads of coconutty smells. And then you've got this salty sea breeze, so you've got like salty coconut in the air. It's really, really nice. Really nice.
We'd made our way round to the west side of the island in search of a legendary cave on the coastline. As the story goes, Robert the Bruce sheltered in the King's Cave before the Battle of Bannockburn. We'd also heard it was a really cool wild camping spot too.
Before 6, we're on this trail, this 3-mile trail which should take us down to the King's Cave. We're quite high up on the cliff still, so I think there's probably going to be at some point a really fun descent and a painful climb back up in the morning. But it's been hot all day, and I think we're both pretty frazzled, so I'm really looking forward to finding a spot to camp.
And a swim?
And a swim, yeah. Are you going to swim with me? Yeah? Oh yeah. Now even better. Okay. Motivation.
Oh, this fits a bit better. Right round.
It was hot and we were really tired, and we just wanted to find a place to camp as quickly as we could. But this is where things didn't really go to plan. Thanks for watching, folks. Stay tuned for part 2 of this adventure.